Good morning, my many friends. Welcome to another Early Birds episode. It's nice and early on a Thursday morning, and it's a good time just to think about the things that make us think. So, this week is kind of a special week. Saturday, Carol and I are headed off on a little vacation. So we've rented a Volkswagen bus, and we are going to do a road trip in Oregon. So an Oregon coast road trip on Highway 101, and just hitting the highway and seeing the coast, and going to have just a great week next week. So you won't see us here next week. We are not sure if we're going to have service along the way to, so that we can post any videos. We're going to be taking video along the way and trying to document our trip and stuff, and it'll be really fun to share that with you guys. But I don't know if it'll be during the week next week or if it'll be after the fact. So anyway, there will be no Early Birds episode next week, and no live sale next Tuesday at our normal 4:30 live sale time. So just a heads up on that we will be on the road next week, which I'm really excited about. Do you know, you guys, that tomorrow marks this day in history type Early Birds, I guess. So tomorrow marks 70 years since I Love Lucy first premiered on television. And I didn't grow up with the television. We didn't grow up watching TV really very much. I saw episodes of I Love Lucy here and there, like when I was at my grandparents' house and whatnot. So it's not that I never saw I Love Lucy, but we didn't watch it regularly. And so I just, Jeffrey from Real Nifty Vintage talks about I Love Lucy all the time. So I kind of picked up on Hulu and started watching from the beginning, so kind of straight through. So I'm just about through season 1 so far. So I've got a ways to go, but just really enjoying I Love Lucy episodes from olden days. And it's cool to see somebody that was really groundbreaking at that time. And at the same time, when you watch those old shows like that, I mean, they still show their age a little bit. And things are not just quite up to the standards of today, as far as, I mean, they're still a little bit sexist, even though she was really groundbreaking in being one of the first female comedians, and her show just wasn't all about being a wife and having kids and all of that. She broke a lot of ground, and she was pretty amazing. she carved the way for a lot of women down the road, but still, when you watch this, they're they look like they were made in the 50s. But anyway, this week, it's been one of those weeks kind of, and we had our audit at work, our annual audit, which is just always a lot, and just a lot of extra things going on at work. We're working on the budget, and then of course scrambling, trying to be ready to be gone for a week, not just from work, but from home. And just a lot of things kind of coming at us, and a lot of things going on. So I have felt a little bit like Lucy in this episode, where things are just coming along at you, and it's hard to keep up. And sometimes life is like that, and it just seems like the behinder you get, the more behinder you get, and a couple things get past you, and then you just never can catch up again. And so I just this morning wanted to encourage you, send a little encouragement along that, sometimes you just need to wipe the slate clean and start again, because sometimes one or two things get past you, and then you get anxious about those, and you keep getting more and more and more behind. And sometimes you just need to wipe the slate clean, set those things aside, whatever it is, and just start fresh. And when you start fresh, and you're not feeling behind on the things that have already got past you, and you've forgiven yourself for those things, you've let them go, then you can start fresh. And have a whole fresh start, things can go well again, and you can feel good about yourself, and you can keep up with it. So, and you know what? Sometimes it's okay to turn down the speed too. Sometimes there's just too much coming at us. We need less coming at us, and it's okay just to turn down the speed. Let a few things go. Just say, sorry, can't do that. Maybe your life has just one too many commitments in it. And rather than scrambling to keep up with all of those commitments, maybe it's best just to cut something out, let it go. And that's my thought for this morning. Just let's work on allowing ourselves to give ourselves the permission to let some things go so that we can keep up with our lives and we can feel really good about the things that we are accomplishing. Sometimes we try to accomplish 10 things in a day and we don't feel really great about any of them. And we would do a lot better to really fully accomplish 5 things in a day and feel good about those 5 things at the end of the day. So give yourself permission today to turn down the speed on the candy machine and just let things slow down just a little bit, and set some things aside, take on a little bit less, and feel good about what you can accomplish today. So I encourage you in all of that. Love you all. I hope that you have a really great day and a great week. Good morning, Book Bewitched. It's really nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. Tell me in the chat how you're doing. Are you home now? Been thinking about you a lot. Love you all. Have a really, really wonderful day and a great week. Set some things aside today. Just do it. Start today. Bye.